Do you have textbooks with you, children? NCERT textbooks with you? If you have, fine. If you're not there also, don't worry, children. In class 7, we have around 16 chapters, but probably we have some after rationalization. There are 14 chapters we are take caring. This is about class 7. As you earlier studied like fractions, decimals, what other topics, children?
Ma'am, we didn't mostly started decimals, but fractions.
Fractions and decimals together, one chapter in your class 7. And not only that, children, first, before that only, we need to go with the integers. I think this is first chapter is integers. Second one is fractions and decimals. Third one is data handling. Data handling. Do you heard about data handling, children?
Yes,
Data handling. Third,
yes,
fourth topic. What is data handling, children? What you learned in your data handling?
Ma'am, data handling is a form by which we can appreciate the data in the form of bar graph or any pictograph.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Good. The collection of data. Data we have to collecting and raw data we are collecting and we are refining and we are making into tabular form. And according to our requirements, what we are doing? We are drawing. We are representation of data through pictographs, tally marks, and bar graphs, even double bar graphs. In class 7, you have double bar graphs too. But everything is connected with your class 6 only, children. Fourth chapter is simple equations. Simple equations, it's related with algebra. You learned algebra, right, Kritik?
Yes, ma'am.
That is expressions we are learning, writing. Suppose I have, what is how you supposed to, can you please tell one simple equation? Suppose I have 10 chocolates more than what Anubhav have. Suppose Anubhav having X chocolates, I have more than 10 chocolates. What is the statement I gave? Please let me, no. What I told just now? Suppose Anubhav have X chocolates with him. Yes. Anubhav have X chocolates. Suppose imagine, I don't know how many chocolates with Anubhav. Suppose he is having X chocolates. This is about Anubhav and about Kritik. Kritik X chocolate is having, and I'm telling Kritik having more 10 more chocolates than Anubhav means what expression I can write here?
I'm having
X plus 10.
X plus 10.
X plus 10. Suppose Kritik having 7 chocolates less than what Anubhav had. Means?
Ma'am, X minus 7.
Very good. X minus 7. Suppose they two together, they both two together having together they are having 27 chocolates. So means you can find out solving equations. You further we can learn those things. It's not any worry. Those are about really algebraic expressions and equations. In this chapter, simple equations, you are finding the value of variable, children. You are finding the value of variable. Next, coming to the chapter number 5, you have lines and angles. Lines and angles. In this chapter, lines and angles, what are different complementary angles and supplementary angles? Do you remember, children, what are complementary angles and supplementary angles? And acute angle, obtuse angle, right angle, straight angle. What are the different types of angles? Just now you.
Ma'am, I can tell the types of angles, ma'am.
Yeah, please, Kritvik.
Ma'am, can you suppose ask me definition for one angle?
Okay, when angle is forming, once angle forms means what are the different types of angles? Please.
Okay. Ma'am, first angle is acute angle, ma'am.
Okay.
Which is bigger than 0 and lesser than 90.
Be
And,
cool, Kritvik. It's our interactive session. Be cool. Don't be fear. Okay. You think like your mom or your own teacher, class teacher. You can feel free so that you can remember more and you can give more and more concepts with us. So feel free. Okay. Don't fear. Okay. Mm. Mm.
ma'am, should I continue?
Yeah, continue. You are very good. You are giving absolutely correct answers. So you can more confidently you are giving, you can.
Ma'am, second angle is right angle, which measures exactly 90 degrees, and next angle
Exactly.
is
True.
obtuse angle, which measures more than 90 and less than 180. And
Wonderful.
next, mm, oh, ma'am, next is reflex angle.
Yeah, you can. You can. You can.
It's
Don't
more
worry
than
about.
180. Yes, ma'am. More than 180 and less than 360 degrees. And
Absolutely.
complete angle, which exactly measures 360 degrees.
Wonderful. And what about a straight angle, my dear? Good. Very good. What you gave is absolutely correct. Correct, Kritvik. What about straight angle?
Ma'am,
Mm,
straight angle is the angle that absolutely measures 180 degree.
Yeah.
yes, ma'am. 180.
Yeah, good. Good, Kritvik. And Anubhav too. And coming to lines and angles in class 7, not only angles, we are going to discuss about what are parallel lines. Do you remember what are parallel lines and perpendicular lines, children?
Perpendicular lines, ma'am, two lines that intersect at right angles.
Very good. Two lines, they will meet with 90 degrees.
Yes,
Wonderful,
ma'am.
wonderful. What about parallel lines?
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
parallel lines are just like the railway crossing in the
without
railways.
intersecting.
Can you please repeat, Anubhav?
Ma'am, they are just like the railways.
Tracks. That means, can you please mathematically please define how they are?
Ma'am, can I say?
Yeah, please, Kritik.
Ma'am, two lines that do not intersect each other and go in a parallel way.
Yeah, the distance between those two lines, if you extend further also, they never meet each other, and distance between those two lines is same. If you see in this place and particular place and somewhere, the distance between, they never meet each other. Those are the 2, 3 points you need to remember. Not only that, lines and angles in class 7, we have a new concept like a transversal. What is transversal? I will explain you, don't worry. And how parallel lines cut by a transversal, there are 8 angles are formed. What are those 8 angles? And is there any relation if the lines are parallel, the angles are having some relations? In that we can see corresponding angles are equal or not, and vertically opposite angles are equal or not, and the same side of transversals, interior and exterior. We will learn those things little later, don't worry about. Next, coming to the chapter number 6, about triangles. Triangles. Triangles and its, yeah. Triangles. Do you remember what is the meaning of triangle? What is a triangle, children?
Ma'am, a shape which is having three sides, ma'am. Three sides
Very
and
good. Okay.
yes, ma'am.
What are different types of triangles, Kritik? Very good.
Types of triangles, ma'am, based on angles or
You can both based on angles, and what is the other way? Very good. Very good.
acute angle triangle, obtuse angle triangle, and right angle triangle.
Based
Ma'am,
on
acute angle,
sides.
and based on size, equilateral,
Mhm.
isosceles, and scalene.
Equilateral triangle, isosceles triangle, scalene
Scalene.
triangle. Based on sides, what is scalene triangle? What is isosceles triangle? What is equilateral triangle?
Ma'am, equilateral triangle is a triangle having
Ma'am,
three
can I
sides
tell?
equal.
One you be go with angles better, Anubhav. Kritvik be go with sides.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, equilateral triangles means three sides are equal, ma'am, for the triangle. And for right angle triangle, no, ma'am, sorry.
Okay, isosceles.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, which has two line segments equal and one is different. And next one, scaling triangle, which has three sides unequal, ma'am. They are
Very good. The three sides are unequal in scale and two sides are equal in isosceles. All sides are equal in equilateral triangle. Very good. Kritvik and Abhinav, please respond, beta. The about angles, he said three types. Please name it and describe, ma.
Ma'am, acute angle triangle is the triangle in which the triangle is obtained from 0 degree to 90 degree. And
No. Can you please repeat that as what you said, please?
acute angle triangle is the triangle in which angle between 0 degree and 90 degree are measured.
Good. That means all angles falls below. All angles in a triangle should be acute, right? Coming to the second part.
Obtuse angle triangle is the triangle in which the angle is 90 degree from the 90 degree greater and 180 degree less.
All angles or any particular angle?
No, any particular angles.
Very good. One angle should be obtuse angle. In what is that? Obtuse angle triangle. One angle should be obtuse
Yes,
angle.
ma'am.
Obtuse means more than 90, less than 180. Other two angles are obviously it is acute angle, so that's okay, fine. And what is the third type?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, it is the right angle triangle in which it absolutely measures the 90 degree.
One of the angle is absolutely 90, exactly equal to 90. Very good. About this chapter, children, you learned till there in your class 6 and the class 7, you have a little more extension part in triangles. Not only about the triangles and its properties too, you should learn. We have angle sum property. That means sum of all three angles in a triangle should be equal to 180 degrees. And exterior angle property. In this exterior angle property, outside angle should be equal to opposite sum of its opposite interior angles. That we are going to learn those, not only those two properties, still we have further, we will discuss those, don't worry children. And coming to chapter 7, congruence of triangles. Congruence of triangles. In this chapter, the basic properties of triangles, how congruent rules will be worked. There are 4 congruent rules we have. SSS congruence rule and SAS congruence rule, RHS congruence rule and ASA congruence rule. These 4 congruence rules we will discuss. But after COVID, this chapter is rationalized. This chapter is deleted, children. But anyway, in further classes, you have geometry in class 9 and 10. You most of the priority chapters about geometry, so that we can focus this 2 chapter. Okay. And coming to the chapter 8. What is the chapter 8, children? Which is chapter 8. I think chapter 8 is comparing quantities. What is comparing quantities? Yes or no? Comparing quantities. Do you heard about comparing quantities, children? No. Why? Because this you learned in your class 6 as ratios and proportion. Do you heard about this word?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, very good. So this is this ratio and proportion topic and unitary method little bit extended in this class 7. So there you are learning about profit, loss, gain and gain, loss, profit percent, loss percent, and simple interest. And not only that, few things about those part you can learn in your comparing quantities. What you learned in your class 6 plus few concepts are extra here. Those are what I said just now. What I said just now. Unitary method also class 6 you will learn. And coming to class 7, you have extension of profit, loss, increase percent, decrease percent, loss percent, gain percent, and simple interest. These are the things. Coming to the 9th chapter, you have rational numbers. What is your chapter, children? Rational numbers. Rational numbers are the new set of numbers. Why? Because in your class 6, you are going with like natural numbers, whole numbers, and integers. You learned about these 3 sets of numbers in your previous classes. But not only this number system, there is another set of number system we have. Those are rational numbers. Rational numbers that we will learn. Rational numbers, and the rational numbers are different properties of rational numbers, how it satisfies, like we are already discussed with whole numbers and integers in your lower classes, like properties, closure property, commutative property, associative property, and distributive property. Same way in rational numbers, how that properties work, we can see, children. Rational numbers are in the form of P by Q, where P and Q is not equal to 0. And P and Q are integers. Q does not equal to 0. That you will learn in your about rational numbers and its operations and its properties. These things you can. Rational numbers are in the form of P by Q, where Q does not equal to 0, and PQ are integers. What are integers, children? What are integers?
Ma'am, the collection of positive and negative numbers along with
Wonderful.
0 is
Wonderful. The collection of positive numbers, negative numbers, including 0. Good. And coming to that rational numbers, we will discuss, children, why the properties, why we should learn properties to make our calculations more simple. We are using properties of rational numbers too. And coming to class chapter 10, practical geometry. What is the meaning of practical? What is the meaning of practical, children? What is the meaning of practical? Practical means, what is practical, children? What is meaning of practical geometry, beta? Practically with instruments you are designing, you are doing. Yes or no? I think you enjoyed in your class 5 and 6 circle patterns. Yes or no, children? Circles and its patterns. Yes, you are using instruments that time.
yes, ma'am, like 6 squares product.
What are instruments? What are your, you have instrument box also in mathematics. We are using, what are the different instruments we have in our instrument box, children?
Ma'am,
We have protector, compasses, scale, and ma'am the
No scale, better. It's ruler.
yes,
We are generally scale. We are calling a scale, but it's ruler, right? What other what are other instruments? Compass.
Ma'am, set square is also there.
Set squares. Very good. Set squares.
And protractor.
Protractor.
And divider. Yes, ma'am. Divider.
Very good. Divider.
Compass. Yes.
Compass. Yes, that's all. Good. There are different purposes we are using, children, to construct a part of angles, or construct a part of things, parallel lines. We are using separate instruments, constructing angles. We are using. Well, let me help in. I think 10th class 6 only you have this visualization about these instruments, and class 7 directly we are using that instruments to construct angles, to construct triangles. to construct the circles. This we have. Practically, we are doing this using instruments. That's your class chapter 10. Coming to 11th chapter. This is more important and easiest chapter too. Perimeter and area. Mensuration. Perimeter and area. Yes, what is perimeter? What is area? Anubhav, please respond. And what is perimeter of any figure? Any closed figure? Anubhav, are you there
Ma'am,
in the class?
perimeter of any figure. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, perimeter of any figure describes about the length and breadth of that figure and also the fencing of the figure. About the fencing of the figure.
Okay, can we completely, the perimeter means, can I call it as boundary of the figure? Yes or no? Yes, Kritvik,
Yes,
can
ma'am.
we call it as boundary?
Yes,
The
ma'am.
length of the boundary
Yes,
is nothing
ma'am.
but perimeter.
Yes, ma'am.
What about suppose any shape, not only particular shape, you can take your, let me go with one shape here, which shape I don't, suppose I'm taking this shape. Suppose I'm asking about what is perimeter and what is area. Perimeter is nothing but length of the boundary, yes or no? Perimeter is nothing but length of the boundary. What about area, children? What about area?
Ma'am, the space where
Suppose this figure having a length as 4 meters and this is a, I think I can look like a rhombus. So all sides are equal for rhombus. What is perimeter of this rhombus, children?
Ma'am, to find the perimeter of this figure, we have to multiply it with 4, means 4 into side.
Very good. Because here why we should multiply, we have to sum of all sides, but here sides are equal. That's why you are multiplying. Very good, very good. Suppose about area, if I'm asking area, a particular figure, suppose I'm taking a small rectangle here. What is the area of this rectangle? What is not only rectangle, what is area? Area is nothing but, what is area? Area is nothing but interior space, children. Perimeter, how you are telling as a boundary. Area is nothing but interior space. Inside the closed figure, the area bounded inside the space bounded by the closed figure. The space bounded by the closed figure, we can call it as area. The length of the boundary is called it as perimeter. That please learn those two things, children. That's basic things. And coming to the 11th chapter is over. Coming to 12th chapter. What's our 12th chapter is? What's our 12th chapter, children? Do you have textbooks with me? Please let me know, or else I can. 12th chapter is it exponents and powers or else algebraic expressions? I think it's an algebraic expressions. Then you have exponents and powers. Algebraic expressions. In these expressions, we have, they are going to give statements you are converting as a form of expression, and they're giving expression, you are writing the form of a statement, vice versa you are doing. Not only this, we have simple applications we will discuss in that chapter. Coming to chapter number 13, we have a new concept. This is only class 7 introduced. Exponents. Do you heard this chapter earlier? Exponents and powers? No, I think. This is, but concept is already we learned. We know that suppose the same number repeatedly multiplied. So what you can multiply and write, but we have to write this number in exponential form. 1, 2, 3, 4 times repeated. 2, 4 times repeated. We can write it as 2 raised power 4. Here 2 is base and 4 is an exponent. That part you will learn in your class 7. That is also more easy, children. Coming to 14th chapter. 14th chapter is symmetry. I think my students, they can enjoy this. Symmetry you have already in your classes, right?
Yes, ma'am.
What is symmetry, children?
Ma'am, a line that divides an object in two halves equally.
Where exactly the line, that whatever the symmetrical line which divides the figure into exact two. If you fold means one side only, that part of exactly coincidence the other figure, that we can call it as a symmetrical figures, right? We have how many lines of symmetry per square, children? Square. How many lines of symmetry per square, rectangle, and a circle?
Ma'am, in square we have 2 lines of symmetry.
Oh, only 2. Okay,
Four,
let me. Very, very good, Kritvik. It's 4 lines of symmetry. How it will help you, children, but it's yes. Suppose if you take through sides, we have 2 vertical line of symmetry and a horizontal line of symmetry. And not only this, if you see, this is the way we can fold. If you, I think it's not exact here, but if you move, yes, vertical and horizontal. Next, diagonally, we can. So how many lines of symmetry happens here?
4, ma'am.
4 lines of. So same way, what about a square, sorry, rectangle and a circle, children?
Ma'am,
What about?
Ma'am, for rectangle is it 2?
Very good.
And in circle, ma'am, it's infinite.
Infinite. We can draw many number of lines of symmetry per circle. Good. Good. Coming to that last chapter in your class 7, visualization solid shapes. Solid shapes, you know, what is a solid figures, children? Can you please name?
Ma'am, cube, cuboid.
Visualizing solids. Cube, only cube, cuboid you have. Solid figures.
Cube, cuboid, and
No, ma'am,
You're
we have
eating ice.
tetrahedron, square prism, hexagonal prism.
Very good.
prism.
Cylinder, cone, very good. A sphere, ball is in the shape of sphere. These all are solid figures. About solids you are going to learn in your class, sorry, chapter 15. That's about your concepts in your class 7, children. Today we are going with the first concept. What is our first topic?
Integers.
Integers. Can we move, children? I think how many chapters you have? 15 chapters. First chapter is integers, second one fractions, decimals, third one is data handling, fourth one is simple equations, fifth one lines and angles, triangles and its properties, congruence of triangles, comparing quantities, rational numbers, then practical geometry, we have perimeter and area, algebraic expressions, exponents, powers, and symmetry visualization. Before next academic year starts, we can plan to complete at least 5 chapters, children. First one is integers. So just a minute, ma. Right, children. These are the topics. I think did you note it, children? The topics in your class 7.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, I'm noting.
Can I clear my screen so that we can?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Noted.
Okay, right,
Ma'am,
right, right.
just almost done.
Wait. Do you have mom? Yeah, you can. Yes, Kritvik, did you note down, ma? Can I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, right. Yes. Yes. First chapter is integers, children. In this integers, already we have basics. You learned in your class 6.
Yes.
Before going to integers, let me go with first, what are natural numbers? What are natural numbers, children?
Ma'am, 1, 2, 3, 4. It starts with 1.
Yes, natural numbers are counting numbers.
Yes, 40.
Counting numbers. Natural numbers are counting numbers. Natural numbers can be represented with the letter capital N, children. Those numbers will generally we are using for counting purpose. Initially, number system developed, they used for counting purpose. There are 10 chocolates, there are 5 some purpose, counting purpose. That's why we can call it as counting numbers too. So, and so on up to infinite. Which is the least natural number, children?
Ma'am, 1.
1. Which is the largest natural number?
Ma'am, infinity.
Whole numbers will be represented with letter W, children. So here whole numbers, see in number system, there is some need is there in the day-to-day life. Suppose I have 10 chocolates in my hand. I gave all 10 chocolates to my friend. So how many chocolates are left in my hand?
0.
0, but that time in numbers, natural number system 0 is not there. That's why number system still enlarged and they included 0 and they mentioned with whole numbers 0 and all natural numbers. 0 including all natural numbers, we can call it as whole numbers. So which is the least whole number, children?
Ma'am, 0.
0.
Now coming to, there is some situation. So suppose you see in number system, it's not only this system is not sufficient to express our day-to-day life challenges. Suppose I need to express temperature. So probably you can see the example as a temperature. Temperatures in my temperatures in what we can say temperature in northern areas, northern what is social, you can say that temperatures at equator, temperatures at Frozen places, there are and what is that place, frozen places you have? If you go to some places, even in not only in India, also in Kashmir, Jammu and Kashmir, sometimes the temperatures was too, in winter season, very below 0 degrees Celsius. So that temperatures, how you can represent, we cannot in this number system, natural number system and whole number system is not sufficient to express those our things. Not only that, suppose today I got the profit as 100 rupees. Yesterday I got loss as 50 rupees. Doesn't have to express those situations through numerically. That's why a little later they expanded the number system. They are introduced the number systems as integers. In integers, we have positive numbers. Integers can be represented with the letter Z or I's, children. Some textbooks, they may give I also. So probably most of the cases they can represent with the letter Z. So here, integers having a negative situations, negative scenarios and positive scenarios, including 0, negative values, positive values, including zeros. So where we are using negative situations, can you please give some examples, children? Already we learned, we discussed in our class 6-2. Please.
Submarine is in the depth of 100 meters.
Suppose the submarine is going 100 meters below sea level. Very good. Suppose a bird is flying 10 meters above the ground. Absolutely. Above the ground, we are considering as a positive integers. These are positive and these are the negative integers. If you move towards negativity side, the result, the value of integers should be decreased. If you move towards right side, the value should be increased. That's also you need to focus, children. And not only this, some other situations. So suppose in our day-to-day life situations, like your account is credited and my account is debited. What is credited? Credited and debited. Today my salary is credited on my account. Today I debited 10,000 rupees to pay for my examination fee or college fee. That means what is credited and debited? Is it opposite scenarios? Yes. Credit we can consider as a positive number, debit we can consider as a negative number. Same way, profit we can consider as a positive and a loss we can consider as a negative. Increase, my score was increased. Increased means we are considering as a positive. Decrease means we are considering as negative. There are many situations above ground level, below ground level, and above sea level also we can mention. Ground level or sea level, both are same. Not only this, further what we have, there are multiple examples. We will go with that later. Already we discussed about integers. Now our concept we are discussing about integers. Since the integers are set of numbers, including positive, negative, and 0. Or else one simple statement, negative numbers plus whole numbers gives you set of integers. Okay, you can keep there only. That's all. Right, children. Now in this class 7, I have few questions before going to the class 7 concepts. How much good at your integer chapter I want to test you, children. So I'm going to give few questions for you. Can you please answer those questions?
Yes.
Can I give through quizzes? Can I give through quizzes? Okay,
No.
right. Just a minute, children. Please wait a minute. I'll share the link. Just a minute. Yeah, give you a minute time, children. We will just see that. Let me share. This is basic questions we will discuss to courses. Yeah, I got it. 1 minute. Just a minute, children. It's not the proper thing. Yeah, can we go with orally, children? Because I cannot connect with that. We will go with oral questions. Okay. Can you please write the following in ascending order? Write the following integers in ascending order. Write the following integers in ascending order. A bit 13 minus 56, 0 minus 4, 3 and negative 45. Can you please write these integers in ascending order? Come on, children. You can text, you can message me also. Please do it.
Okay.
And second one is add the following integers. I think addition and subtraction you have, just revising. Add the following integers. From this you have to take a negative 14 plus 63 b bit plus 14 negative 62 c bit negative 14 and the negative 63 d bit negative 14 minus of minus 16. Please give the answers for these questions, ma.
Yes.
Yes, children, are you doing?
Yes, ma'am. Second one, B.
Okay, okay. 5 minutes time for you, children. You can complete in 5 minutes.
Now I have done that.
Ma'am,
Yeah, please, can you please through text the answers so that I can see your answers? Please text me through chat. You have an option chat. You can chat with me. Yeah, Abhinav, your first answer was correct. And coming to the very good, I think you gave other answers also. Let me see.
No, I have sent the 2 number also.
Yeah, yeah. Anubhav, I got it. I got it. First one is correct, and the second one is first bit correct, the second bit correct, third bit correct, fourth bit two, fourth bit, please check it beta, fourth bit wrong for you. Second one, fourth, please check it. That's all. Rest all are correct. Good.
Yes, ma'am, I'm checking.
Good. Once you are doing, you can leave the class, Nana. It's almost 1 hour time. The screen time is high. And what about my other student who is other Anubhav? No, Kritvik.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. I will also send, ma'am. It's on.
Okay, Nana. Okay, please take your time.
It's done, ma'am. Ma'am, it's the same answer, ma'am. But
Same answers. And what about D bit is wrong for him? What your answer for D?
ma'am, for D.
Yeah, I'm asking about D.
Ma'am, I have got the answer.
What is your answer,
Ma'am,
Anubhav?
for D1, I also put
Ma'am, it is plus 49.
Oh,
Yes,
correct,
ma'am.
Anubhav. What?
Yes,
Correct,
ma'am.
correct.
For me,
Very
it's also
good. That's
49.
children. You see, is a B question and a D question both are same or not? No, sorry. A question and D question both are same or not? Please check these two. Is A question and B question both are same or not? Please check it. This and this together is same or not?
Even, ma'am, even is minus 1400, ma'am.
A and D, beta. A and D both are same or not? Please let me know. Tomorrow I'm going to ask you. Please think and come. That's all, children. Please think and whether the question number A and question number D from second bit is both are same or not.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes or no? Yes means please raise your hand. No means please say with a no. Is question no is A bit and D bit from question number 2 is same or not?
Ma'am, is it
Ma'am,
yes?
A and D are same.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Very good. Right. Both of you good children. Good. And but you need to speed should be maintained. Speed should do good at concepts. You both are good at concepts, but speed should be don't take much time. Mathematics means who are main speed and accurate answers are very important. You're doing speed means you're the winner. You're doing accurately means you're the winner. Those are only 2 points you have to keep in the mind and try to do little faster and go with basics and come tomorrow. We'll see. I'll post one worksheet, children. Please try to solve that. I'm busy right now and I'll see my time and I'll post it tomorrow, today or tomorrow in the group so that complete it and come back. Okay?
Okay,
Okay.
ma'am.
Bye, children. Bye.